Hi my loves, today I'm going to share with you womb practices I've been doing since very long time, but I haven't been sharing it on YouTube. I've been sharing with my followers on Instagram, but I haven't been sharing on YouTube. So I have a lot of people telling me, oh, you have a different glow after Bali, you look so, you have a youth, you have a glow, and it's not my highlights, okay? It's not my highlights. It's everything I do to honor my womb, and I'm going to share with you. In ancient times, from India to Egypt, from America to Africa, women, midwives, priestesses, witches, they were working with their wombs. They were using herbs, they were using massage, they were using breathwork, pelvic movements to honor their womb. It was not just a reproductive organ, it was their center of power and energy, as I said before. And today we are going to explore these practices, and I'm going to share with you what I'm doing also and what I've been doing for some time. These products, I think you can buy them anywhere anyway, so it's not a label or anything like this. You can buy them anywhere, but it's important the ingredients they have inside. Let's see 5 of these practices. The first one is womb breathing, breathing into the womb or belly breathing. So you are inhaling the womb and exhaling. The inhale has to be shorter than the exhale, okay? So you are connecting to your womb power, you are awakening, you are massaging your organs through breath work, and from here you are bringing your energy up. Second practice would be the pelvic movement or twerking, however you want to call it, which I've been doing for the past 5 years. So I think it's not a secret anymore that twerking releases endorphins and all this stagnant energy from the hips. And this originated in Africa. Okay, so it is a dance move which originated in Ivory Coast, and it's called mapuka. Third of it is the womb massage and the herbal infusions or Yoni steaming, however you want to call it. And I have here the plants I'm using, for example, today, because I'm on my last day of menstruation, and I'm going to use chamomile and essential rose oil. I'm going to infuse my water. Maybe I will show you later how I'm going to sit also for it. And I'm going to infuse my water and do Yoni steaming. Then I'm going to massage my womb, my belly with, I have shea butter, I have coconut butter, I have, this one is cacao butter, and this one is jojoba butter. So I have everything. I don't use creams, I use only these butters. And I just take some, small piece in my hand, put some oil, rub it, and that's it. I massage myself with it. And I'm gonna do this around my inner thighs for my sensual awakening, not around my yoni, around my inner thighs, closer to the yoni, or around the womb. I don't put anything inside the yoni, okay, unless it is something which is Yoni care. For example, this is grapeseed oil. So with this one, I massage it. I don't put it inside, but I massage it. I massage my lips and so on. And Yoni steaming, okay, really helps your Yoni to open, and all this steam and all these plants and herbs, they get inside and they can either cleanse energetic blocks or awaken your sensuality, depending on which herbs you're going to use. So I believe in each culture, everyone has specific herbs which are beneficial for that energy of the culture, of the population, let's say, okay? So use according to your culture. For example, I use chamomile because it's something I like to drink since I was little, and so on. And I use for cleansing, I have other herbs which I'm using also specific for cleansing the energy in the house, and is also specific to my culture, to my Romanian tradition. But if you go maybe, to South America, they have other herbs which they are using for cleansing. So make sure you are using the herbs according to your origins. Okay, Yoni fumigation or Yoni smoking, however you want to call it, it can be done also for cleansing the energy of the womb, of the uterus, and everything you have gathered there throughout the years. You know, they say you keep the energy of your lovers for 7 years. So when I heard this, I was like, no, 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 I don't want to keep anything inside. I want to get rid of everything. You know, when you want to prepare to have a family or have kids or anything like this, I think it's essential to prepare ahead, men and women, because we all carry energies of other people with us. So I really had to study this because I really wanted to, you know, cleanse my body. I had my periods and so on, you know, when I was like in relationships and jumping from one relationship to another relationship and so on. So now I was in a period of cleansing my body, and I really got very involved into this. So I'm going to share with you also the practices I use to cleanse. So I have Copal, I have Palo Santo, I have sage, I have everything. But again, depending on your culture or your beliefs, you can use any smoke you think it's helpful. I've been in 2 rituals with 2 different shamans, women shamans. One was from Chile and one was from Peru. Both of them, they used the smoke to cleanse my womb. Okay, but it was different smoke. One of them, she used tobacco, and the other one, she used copal. Okay, what I use at home, it's depending on my mood. Okay, so I cleanse maybe with Palo Santo, or I cleanse with I don't know how is it called in English, but we have this religious smoke, let's say. I think, again, in every culture there is smoke which cleanses, like the incense, or, you know, like this wood for in the Arab world. So try to see which one works for you. Okay, another practice would be the moon rituals. So you can either connect to the cosmic collective energy in case you're not bleeding, let's say if you don't have the menstruation, or if you want to connect to the universal power, feminine power, because the moon is feminine, right? So you can connect to the moon, to the new moon, to the full moon. So depending on which power you want to connect, or you can connect to your own inner power, which is your menstrual cycle. So track your cycle, see when you're ovulating, see when you're menstruating. On menstruation, you release. On ovulation, you manifest. Okay, so on menstruation, you release and you plant whatever new ideas and projects and seeds you want to plant. And menstruation can also be linked to the new moon rituals. And on full moon or ovulation, if you want to connect to your inner power, as I said, you manifest and you cleanse as well. So the full moon is also for cleansing and also for manifesting, but the new moon is for planting seeds. So you can use either your menstrual cycle or you can use the moon cycle. Okay, another practice would be sound or vibration. Low sounds, earthy sounds, the humming, the sounds which are from here down are the ones which are vibrating in our body and are awakening, you know, the cells and releasing the blockages in our cells, same as the breath work. So I like to mix the breath work with the sounds. If I'm inhaling, when I'm exhaling, I'm making the sound of okay, so the earthy sound. Sounds like are from here up, are more into the upper chakras. So I want to use the lower chakras type of sound. Try to do at home, like humming, hum, and see how your body is vibrating when you're humming, and or your cells, and how you feel like you are grounding yourself. Okay, so I think I've shared some of my practices. What I said about the rose, okay, why I'm using the rose. I feel like using the rose oils. I use the rose for my face, rose mist. Try to use rose, which is not the synthetic one. Like this one is Damascena, for example. This one is good. So try to use not the synthetic oils. And when I use it in the water for steaming and so on, I don't put a lot. I just put few drops. And I use the rose because from all the essential oils, this is the one which I feel it's feminine and is the one which has the highest vibrational frequency, 320 to 350 megahertz. So yeah, I have here, you see, 2 oils and this one, and I have one more over there actually. I just remember now. When I was in Bali, I was using this one. I have just a little bit left. I was using this one because I forgot my perfume bag back home. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy, you know, some essential oil. And this one, I love it. I bought it in the pharmacy and I was putting it every day, and everyone was asking me, oh, what perfume are you using? You know, I was like, yeah, it's a very specific one, very special perfume, you know, $3 from the pharmacy. But yeah, I love this organic stuff. So as I said, there's different womb practices. You can start with 1 or 2. I honor my body, I honor my menstrual cycle, I honor everything, you know, like involving my femininity. I like to have these self-care rituals, and obviously I don't have them every day because there's no time for it. But right now, today, I'm on my almost last day of cycle. So I'm gonna do a Yoni steaming to help my body, which is already naturally releasing and cleansing, but I'm gonna help my body energetically cleanse. I'm gonna do the Yoni steaming with some herbs to cleanse whatever it has to be cleansed, although I think I already cleaned a lot of it. And I'm gonna use also chamomile to you know, give me this sensual and relaxing and softness. And I have already done it. I'm not gonna do it again. I have already massaged my body with coconut and rose oil. So basically, this is what I was doing for the past, I don't know, few years, 1 year or something like this, 1 year. I've been dancing for the past 5 years. I've been honoring my womb and my yoni and caring for my yoni for the past 1 year. And I've been doing breath work for the past 4 months. And then people are, you know, asking me, wow, you're so glowy. Obviously, the glow comes from inside. If I've been doing all these practices, and I really believe that sexual energy is vital energy, and when you have sexual energy and when you are like you know, so honoring yourself and your body, you will have a specific glow, and people will see it. This glow, no injection, no Botox, and no hyaluronic acid, whatever plastic surgery will ever give you, the one which comes from inside. So give it a try. Let me know if you like this type of video where I'm, you know, sharing with you my rituals. And if you like my page, please like, share, subscribe. And also I have a program designed for women, okay, who wanna connect deeper with the pelvic code, with all these traditions which I said, who want to have my guidance, because I know it's kind of hard to do everything by yourself if you're not disciplined. And also who want to learn how to move their pelvis in modern way, let's say, because I'm doing modern dancing techniques. I'm not just moving my pelvis like this. So I'm really doing modern choreographies. Okay, see you soon.